3:17 p.m. The final bell rings at Blackridge High School. Footsteps fade, lockers slam shut, classrooms empty. By 3:25, the hallways fall silent. But some say the building does not. For nearly 2 decades, Locker 317 has remained untouched. No student assigned, no official explanation offered, only rumors passed quietly between graduating classes. In September of 2004, 16-year-old Daniel Reyes transferred to Blackridge High. Quiet, observant, exceptionally bright. He was assigned locker number 317. On October 12, 2004, Daniel vanished. He attended all his classes that morning. He was seen walking toward the locker bay after final period. Security footage shows him turning the corner. He never appears again. His backpack was later found inside locker 317, zipped, undisturbed, the lock intact. There were no signs of forced entry, no fingerprints besides his own, no indication of a struggle. The official investigation lasted 6 months. Search parties combed nearby woods, interviews were conducted, tips were followed. Nothing. Then the whispers began. Students reported hearing a faint voice near locker 317 days after Daniel disappeared. At first, administrators dismissed it as rumor, teenage imagination, grief seeking form, but reports continued. 23 written statements described the same thing, a low male voice, barely audible, saying, "I'm still here." Psychologists call it collective suggestion, a shared narrative formed under emotional stress. But the students who reported the whispers had not spoken to one another. Their accounts were filed independently, their descriptions nearly identical. In 2007, upgraded security equipment was installed throughout the school, sensitive microphones capable of detecting abnormal sound spikes. On 3 separate occasions, at exactly 3:17 p.m., audio levels near locker 317 registered measurable activity. Not loud, but present. Audio analysis later suggested the frequencies fell within the range of human whisper patterns. No words could be clearly isolated, but something was there. Blackridge High was not the first institution marked by unexplained absences. In 1991, a student in Ohio disappeared between classes without trace. In 1978, a locker room disappearance in California left investigators with no physical evidence. In both cases, witnesses later described faint, unexplained sounds within confined metal spaces. Coincidence is common, patterns are rarer. Experts suggest buildings absorb emotional memory, that trauma leaves psychological imprints in those who remain. Perhaps the whispers were not coming from the locker, but from within the minds of those who missed him. During structural renovations, locker 317 was finally opened. Dust settled in the air. Metal groaned as the hinge gave way. Inside, investigators found Daniel's backpack exactly where it had been logged in 2004, and on the interior metal wall, faint scratch marks. 3 letters etched into steel. D. R. E. Daniel's full name was Daniel Rafael Reyes, his initials DRR. The 3rd letter was never explained. The school declined further comment. No additional forensic testing results were made public. Some mysteries are unsolved, some are buried in paperwork and time, and some remain suspended in unanswered seconds. At 3:17 p.m., the hallway empties, and the building listens.